What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and today we're going to talk about where we're at on my audit. Alright, what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and in today's video we're going to talk a little bit about where I'm at with my audit. If you guys remember, I posted a few days ago, and that video was a couple of days late, that I had been being audited, and that I was, like, it kind of sucked, because it wasn't just like a normal audit either, right? It's when they come in and they kind of just snatch your shit. So anywho's, I get audited, and I go to the accountant and the tax attorney, and I have some actual good news. It seems that I didn't make any mistakes, and in fact, I overpaid. What I didn't know, which and I'm not a tax expert, but I thought I could only take out the taxable, or the taxes that I pay for property taxes on, like, my main home or my homestead. I didn't know that there's a percentage of taxes for every single property that I own that I get to write off. I had no idea. And evidently the old accountant that I had back in the day, where I learned how to do my own taxes, didn't know about this either. But is what it is. Needless to say, the money that was in question, or where they said I was short, which wasn't even a lot of money that they were claiming, come to find out, after this accountant, and then, so what they do when you get audited, right? What you do, and it costs you money, right? So this cost me around $6,000. Okay, so you have your accountant, and then your accountant actually hires a separate accountant that's just has anything to do with them, and they go back over it and they double, triple, quadruple check the shit. And that's what happened in this case. And come to find out, the Internal Revenue Service owes me about $9,000. Wow, go figure. So let me do my Teddy Roosevelt. So at this point, when I heard this, and I talked with my attorney, I asked my attorney to promptly send a letter that said, "Fuck you, pay me." Now, I know what you're going to say, TK, why are you antagonizing them? They're going to look at you every year now because you got over. No, it's not. And here's the thing. It's not said and done yet. I haven't got over yet. And like my attorney told me, he advised me not to poke the bear, so to speak. But I had to get on my Petty Roosevelt. So needless to say, it was super stressful, like, when the stuff's happening and stuff is not resolved. So, like, normal cash and stuff that I would use from my normal bank is still tied up. But knowing that that's going to be cleared up here probably this week, maybe a week and a half from now, like 7 to 10 business days, and knowing that they also have to cut me a check and basically say sorry. Because, listen, that is for everybody that's ever, shout out to Wesley Snipes. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, I'm happy that it's working out for the positive. If you're wondering where I'm at, I'm obviously not at home. I am on the road. I am out here in Houston, Texas at the moment, and just, taking care of some very important family business and personal time. So needless to say, that is your update. As soon as my attorney tells me, like, we're good and everything gets resolved, or I have, they unfreeze my shit, I will let you guys know. We'll do a wrap-up video, and we can actually talk about the numbers, and I can go over the documents and stuff, like what they claimed, what we claimed, and then actually show the numbers. Now, where I screwed up was, and this is, I really didn't screw up, but if I would have kept them separate, this would have never happened, is when I tied my YouTube revenue in with my day trading revenue. And if I would have kept the YouTube as a separate company from the day trading, this would have never happened. And, like I said, it's only going to get worse. If you think it's bad now, for them coming after somebody like me. When these new 87,000 agents, and I don't want to talk politics on this channel, but when these new 87,000 agents that are carrying guns come online, if you think it's bad now, it's going to get a lot worse for small and independent businesses. I can guarantee you that. For the most part, I can tell you that the IRS individuals that I've spoken to during the process were super respectful, weren't crazy, didn't threaten to like eat kids or, you know, like, we're gonna take your house and do an anal cavity search. They weren't crazy, all right? That said, you know, they said that they had found some discrepancies in my filing. Actually, it's a robot that does it, but, you know, supposedly a robot did. But come to find out, and here's the big kicker, if you've been around the video this long, of why I got audited. I got audited because how do they say this? A major corporation or a big company reached out and said I wasn't paying my taxes. You want to guess what the company was? I bet you can guess. Let's just say that they allow you to buy cars from a website at home or on a phone, and have been known for not giving out the titles and screwing customers. So I know, and I also know the state legislator that also reached out to the IRS in the state of Florida on behalf of this company to initiate all this fuckery. So to that company, and you know who you are, and you guys are going to say it in the comments. I'm not yet, because my attorney's actually drafting a lawsuit. I'm going to sue. So I know who the representative is in the state of Florida. They're a state representative, and they are coming up for election in November. And this is where, say it with me, this is where Petty Roosevelt comes in. See, I don't know, I mean, I know the state representative by name, where he's at, his district, all of that now. And for me, you don't know me. You didn't have to bother me. You didn't have to fuck with me. You just listened to some dumbass at this company and they suckered you in. But now you have my attention. So what's going to happen at this point is I'm going to fund your opponent's campaign. I don't even care if I agree with his positions. We're just going to get you to fuck up out of office because you fuck with the wrong person. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. And you're a state representative. It's not going to cost me that much to get your ass out of office. Pretty cheap, actually. And the person that's running against you actually is a pretty solid dude and a vet. So hold this fucking L. With that said, now you guys know what's going on with the audit and why it happened. And I cannot wait to do the video when my attorney gets the appropriate paperwork set up and we come after them. The thing with them is, I guess they're mad now as a company because I've come at them so hard for months and months and months. And it's not my fault that your stock went from $300 to 20. That's not my fault. That's your fault. With that said, it's going to cost them more money because I have money to pay my attorneys, and they're on the verge of bankruptcy. So, unfortunately, you should have stayed. You know, you should have stayed off the big dog's porch. That's all I can tell you, because I'm not the one to play with. Anyways, with that said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Maybe laughed a couple of times like I did. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled program. I got some SRT Durango content coming for you guys. We got some more walk-arounds coming as soon as I get back to Las Vegas. It's going to be nuts. And I should be meeting up with my homeboy from the BMW squad here in Houston. And we might be doing something here in the city. Stay tuned for that. Anyways, till next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.